or why there's distance. So, my family at one point used to live in Westminster, Maryland, and we had a beautiful custom-built house on several acres of land. And by far, that was my favorite house that we lived in. Our neighbors were just the best that anyone could ever ask for. And all the kids on that, we were like at the bottom of a court of a circle. And all the kids that lived on that street, we were all friends and within the same kind of age group. So it really was like the best place to grow up. I think we lived there from like, I was probably like age 7 to like 12, something around there. And I think that most people, you know, when you're living in a certain location, you have this expectation as a kid that this is your forever home. Like, you're excited, you're living in the moment. And when we lived there, it was so much about exploring, you know, because it was like we had acres of land and a stream in the woods, and you know, we learned how to fish, we learned how to garden. You know, our neighbors had cornfields. One of the other neighbors had a pottery business, and you know, we learned how to make pottery and use the firing kiln, and we got into 4-H activities, and it was just like there was such a time of learning how to do things. You know, there were ladies in the neighborhood that you know, quilted and crocheted, and so there were skills that you could learn in the community by somebody was making a blanket or somebody was making a quilt, and there was this sense of community that was just so important and so precious at the time. So when I think to this living in this neighborhood, in this home that was custom built by my parents for our family,